Are you an experienced sales leader and ever felt like by now you should be farther along in leading your team to high-performing results? If you felt this way, you're not alone. And in this video, I'm going to share the #1 secret I've learned as I've worked with tens of thousands of leaders all over America to help them become more confident in their leadership. There's one secret and 3 strategies that we're going to talk about that you can apply today to lead your teams with greater confidence. All right, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, my name is Ben Ward, and I've been a sales leader and entrepreneur for over 2 decades, and I like to talk about high performance and sales leadership and how to really draw out the best in the people that we lead. Now, if you're responsible for inspiring, motivating, training, and diving in and coaching your team to help them achieve results, and you want to continue to learn how to elevate your confidence as a leader, then this channel was created for you. Hit the like button. Helps more sales leaders be able to see the videos. And if you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. I want to hear from you either way. And by staying to the end, I'm going to share one bonus secret with you that you're not going to want to miss to help you elevate your confidence as a leader. Listen, if I could share one actionable strategy with you from the tens of thousands of coaching sessions I've held, this one thing plagues every single person that you work with and prevents a ton of would-be success. My advice would be pluck the FUD. I know, right? Probably not what you expected, but let me explain what I mean. FUD plagues all of us. It's fear, uncertainty, and doubt. For example, it's kind of like if you're growing a flower bed, what's inevitably going to creep in? Weeds, right? So you got to get in and pluck the weeds out of the garden. The same thing is true with our minds. Weeds creep into our thoughts every single day. This happens with just about every person on the planet. While we're pursuing our goals, mind weeds will inevitably start creeping into our brains. And these show up as thoughts like, who do you think you are? You can't make that many sales. You're a nobody. And on forever, right? And I've experienced FUD myself personally throughout my life as a human being and also as a leader and entrepreneur. I'll never forget when I was 2 weeks into my first real sales job and hadn't made not even 1 sale yet. I was almost fired from a straight commission job. I was out of money and I was stressed. And my parents, they're like, Ben, just come home. Like, just stop, come home. We've got a place for you here. And I was about to go pack up and go home. In fact, I even got my suitcase out. Look, your #1 job as a sales leader is to help your team pluck the FUD. It starts with you, and then you can show up ready to help your team. All right, here's 3 simple steps you can take right now to pluck the FUD. Step 1, give yourself a kick in the RAS. What? Well, your RAS, your RAS, is your reticular activating system. It's a small part in your brain. It's in the back of your head, about the size of the eraser on a pencil, and it's just placed right here. And it's the part of your brain that controls your focus. It filters what you focus on. It's the filter of the mind. So let me give you an example. Have you ever noticed when you're looking to buy a certain car, you start seeing that car everywhere? No, it's not the manufacturer started making more of them. It's that you started to notice them. This is your reticular activating system at work. So you want to give yourself a kick in the RAS. All right, step 2. Hire a bodyguard at the door of your mind. This is where you only allow thoughts that serve you to pass through the door. Start rejecting thoughts that don't serve you. When you have an unempowering thought like, I'm so lame, why am I so dumb? Scratch the DVD. Like what happens to your Disney DVD that your kid scratched up in the car, right? It's playing and it's like, it stops and it's scratched. Like just change the programming of your mind. You are not your thoughts. Just because you had a thought doesn't mean that that's how you really feel and like what you really believe. Start rejecting thoughts that don't serve you. Here's one way you can put a bodyguard at the door of your mind. So you need 3 simple things to do this. 1, you need something to write with, like a pencil, pen. 2, you need some sort of like paper, something to write with, or a 3x5 card. I like to use 3x5 cards. And one of your favorite thoughts or quotes that inspires you. I would challenge you. This is where you start. Take your 3x5 card and write out one favorite thought or quote. Do it right now and carry it with you and commit to looking at it every single day. This is how you give yourself a kick in the ass, focusing on what you want, and you bodyguard your mind. You allow only intentional thoughts into your brain. This is how you pluck the FUD. This is how you get rid of the fear and the uncertainty and the doubt, by planting intentional thoughts into your mind. For me, when I started doing this, one card was a quote from Marianne Williamson. The quote about our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate, but that we're powerful beyond measure. So I wrote that out and I started looking at it every day. Another one was from Napoleon Hill, a self-confidence formula, where he's like, I know I have the ability to achieve the object of the definite purpose in life. Therefore, I demand of myself persistent, continuous action. And there's this formula that he breaks down in his timeless book, Think and Grow Rich. And step 3 is get out and move, right? Take action. Fear is an emotion. Motion creates emotion, and action dispels fear. This is when you do the thing that you fear, the death of fear is certain. As Tom Sawyer put it, eat the frog. He said, if you're gonna have to eat a frog in a day, you might as well eat it first thing when you wake up. Listen, your biggest advantage as a sales leader will be helping your teams to pluck the FUD every single day. And as you show up freed from your own fear, your presence will automatically liberate others around you. And if you're interested in learning more about how to achieve intentional results as a sales leader, I'll be releasing videos every Thursday at 10 a.m. that focus on strategies to help you elevate your confidence and become the leader that you would follow. I've condensed decades of firsthand experience of trial and error into days that you can extract within the upcoming episodes. And I'll also be sharing sneak peek secrets coming out in my book, Pluck the FUD, releasing winter of 2020. So here's a final bonus that I promised you for today. So I define leadership simply as ability to influence somebody. So here's my question. Where's the starting point of effective leadership? Where do you begin? Where do you start to really lead somebody? How do you go from struggling to lead somebody to confidently leading them? Think about it. Who's somebody right now that you're struggling to lead? A person that maybe you're having a hard time connecting with, or struggle to understand them, or they struggle to understand you. Maybe they even keep you awake at night. You wake up thinking, I'm stressed about this person and how to be able to influence them. All effective leadership influence begins with knowing who you serve. There's a simple 3-part formula to help lead with more intention and confidence than you ever have before. First, where's their mind at? This is what's going on in their head. What are they thinking about? Second, where's their heart at? What are their goals? What are their dreams? What's their why? What inspires them? What makes them tick? Third, where's their feet at? What are their feet doing? What are their results? How are they spending their time? What direction are their feet headed? How fast are they going? Are they like Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh, just moping around really slow? Or are they like Fred Flintstone, just flying yabba dabba doo, right? When you understand these 3 simple things about somebody that you serve, this gives you a lot of ability to really align with them and then lift them to higher ground. So in the next episode, I break down these 3 expert secrets and go in deep into a proven model that will work for you to lead with even more confidence than you ever have before. Remember to pluck the FUD by giving yourself a kick in the ass. Hire a bodyguard at the door of your mind. And also get out and move. Now, if you're a sales leader and haven't already subscribed, do it now. Leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. I reply to every single comment. And also give me a thumbs up if you found at least one helpful tip in this video. Make today matter and lead with confidence.